have areas that have started sagging or drooping? Is what you're looking at not quite the same as it was years ago? Are there enhancements you've been putting off? Is there serious damage you need fixed? Then call on us, Damage Control Services, when your roof is sagging and the drywall is drooping after a storm, or your home just needs some enhancements. From damage repairs to new construction, Damage Control Services is here to help.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Your weekends are getting a little retool.
Swear to God, not making a joke.
Check this out. New shows? Check. Some new talent? Check. Let's welcome the guys.
Let's get it going.
Arnie Spanier.
Unbelievable.
TJ Reeves.
This is what you get.
Your weekends are on fire.
Because that's how exotic it is.
WWWOCA, WWWOCA.
Tips for your wallet. Thank you for listening to The Clark Howard Show.
He's America's consumer warrior, teaching you to save more, spend less, and avoid getting ripped off. He's Clark Howard.
I'm glad you're with us on the Clark Howard Show, where our goal is to help you keep more of what you make. You know, you can follow me at facebook.com/Clark Howard, on the web at clarkhoward.com. I am really proud of our new website that is, when you hear new and improved, often you roll your eyes. Our new web experience is dramatically improved, whether you access our information on a computer, a tablet, a phone. I want you to be able to have information to empower you with knowledge at whatever device is at your fingertips. And one of the things we have at clarkhoward.com, I don't mention a lot, are message boards where you learn through collective wisdom. We have a message board on housing, travel, insurance, investments, just to name a few. And then we have Clark Stinks. If you feel that I'm off base, misguided, or just wrong, you have an opportunity to share with your fellow listener and with me how you think I can serve you better. Krista, our executive producer, goes through what you post on Clark Stinks once a week and then shares highlights with you right here on the air.
I should have never encouraged you to speak.
You must think I'm pretty stupid.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe you're right, pal.
I prefer to say lowlights myself, but...
Oh, come on. Now, last week you were way too easy on me. You got some zingers.
Not me, you're Clark. You recently discussed... during loss, hearing aids can be life-changing. To say this shows a lack of understanding of what they can do to contribute to a person's quality of life. In addition, I was very surprised that you didn't seem to know about the exceptional, reasonably priced hearing aids available at Costco. You rock, CBV.
CBV, thank you for that post. And I know it's controversial when I talk about the hearing devices available from China. There are a lot of people who paying a few $1,000s for hearing aids is a bridge too far. They're just not going to get it done. Or people who want to just dip their toes in the water, and that's why I mentioned the hearing devices that are $8 or $10 from China just to get your feet wet. Maybe that's bad guidance, but there are a number of people who listen to me who will never be able to spend in the thousands for hearing aids.
Didn't you get your mom a Hunter's hearing aid at one point?
I did. And Mom eventually adapted to wearing real hearing aids, and hers did come from Costco. And so they seem to be helping her somewhat now.
Freeze your credit pitfalls. To protect myself due to...
Good evening and welcome to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. I'm Tom Smith along with Richard Hildebrandt. We are live from Stan Tool Stadium on the campus of North Marion High School. It is senior night as the seniors are being recognized on field as we speak. Richard, tonight it's North Marion 6-0. 6-0. Welcoming in Lake Worth 4-2 from down south. North Marion ranked second in the state Class 5A. That's huge. Got to note that Freddie Swain with a bruised shoulder will still not participate tonight, although he did declare today, broke your heart. Yeah, he declared that it's great to be a Florida Gator.
Yeah, you're going to say that, not me. I'm not going to say that one. That's all you, Tom.
I'm just telling you, Freddie Swain said that. Freddie Swain said it's great to be a Florida Gator. That's all I can say.
Last week I got to commit to my school, and this week you got to commit to Florida.
You did get into Coach Perry last week. I did. We're trying to flip him. So tonight it's Lake Worth 4-2 coming into North Marion 6-0. Lake Worth 1-2 in the district. We talked to Jesse Hester, the head football coach, former NFL player Jesse Hester, head football coach at Lake Worth. He said that I had a great week of practice. Really looking forward to seeing how they match up against a team the caliber of North Marion. Said just took two tough losses back to back after opening the season 4-0.
Yeah, he said two tough losses, and he said with this caliber of team, he's really going to find out where his team is at tonight.
So North Marion last week decimated Eastside, as we suspected would happen.
We called that last year.
To go 1-0 in the district, won 42-0. Lake Worth coming, like we said, took a tough loss to Lantana. They lost 7-3. That begs the question: does Lake Worth have the offense to play with North Marion?
Yeah, I don't know if they have the offense, Tom, but they don't sure have the defense. They've only allowed 121 yards.
121-yard average a game.
That's it. That's huge.
I don't know. Tonight was Watkins, Mackey, Tyler. It's going to be very tough tonight because they got Justin Watkins, James Mitchell, Cameron Mackey, Caleb Seiler. It's going to be very hard for 121 to be the only yardage.
Yeah, if you look, Cameron Mackey and Justin Watkins alone combined had 188 total yards and 3 touchdowns. So is it going to be Lake Worth's defense or North Marion's offense that pushes through tonight and wins the game?
Caleb Seiler, the senior quarterback, just got recognized. Cameron Mackey, senior running back, just got recognized. Desmond Carson, senior defensive end and linebacker. This is a very experienced North Marion team. A lot of juniors and seniors on Stephen Fields' team. One of the best, number 11, Vukovic, didn't even play football till last year.
Yeah,
he was walking the halls, doing, playing soccer, hanging out, a little basketball in his blood. They talked him into coming out for football. One of the best defensive players on the squad.
Yeah, like you said earlier, his motor only runs on one speed. Wide open.
Freddie Swain just got introduced. Crowd just gave him a great ovation as he got introduced. Not playing tonight, though, as we said.
I wonder if Lake Worth's game plan changes without Freddie Swain in the game.
I don't know if it does because Watkins and James Mitchell can step right in. Cameron Mackey can play wide receiver.
Lots of weapons.
They got lots of weapons. Last week they had 401 yards on 41 plays.
Yeah, 41 plays, 401 yards.
So a little less than 10 yards a play.
Yeah, that's a pretty good average.
Anytime you're averaging 8 to 10 yards a play, you're doing pretty good.
You know what happened in the game. They won.
So Lake Worth, though, did travel quite a ways. We talked to Jesse Hester, like we said, and he said they traveled well. They were able to get a nice dinner here in Marion County. Once they got here, got a team meal. When I got here at 6 o'clock, they were already here out on the field in shirts and pants. So they're ready to play football this senior night. And there's no reason to look ahead here because they're off. North Marion's off next week, and then they play Bellevue. And no offense to Philip Yancey and his Bellevue Rattlers,
my old coach.
They are not going to be able to be on the same field with North Marion very long 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, Philip Yancey and that Bellevue team, it's been a disaster since kickoff at the beginning of the year.
And then Hoover, Alabama is the next game.
Now, we all remember Hoover, Alabama with the big television show, all the propaganda, all the media. It was Hoover, Alabama. North Marion's got a test against them.
Then they show up for the last game of the season at Lake Weir. North Marion understandably could. So if they beat Hoover, that's the tough game. They could end the season undefeated going into the playoffs.
And going undefeated is huge, but this is the first time that they're 6-0 ever.
Even Craig Damon, all of them 6-0.
6-0.
And Stephen Fields gets a lot of he takes a lot of heat for the way he coaches and the bravado he uses and the way he acts. But if you know Stephen Foster, the head coach, Stephen Fields, the head coach here at North Marion, that's him in between the white lines.
Yeah.
Outside the white lines, he's a father figure to a lot of these kids. He's a great contact with college coaches and all for a lot of these kids. The families of these people have really bought in. When you look at the pink out, there's pink out tonight for breast cancer awareness.
It is pink.
When you look, the mantra of North Marion football is on the backs of everyone. Faith, family,
and football. That's right.
Faith and family before football. That's a big statement that they make here at North Marion High School. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get you set up for the opening kickoff of the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. You're listening to it on 1378 and 96.3 FM. We're live and local
on the Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football. The next drink is on Dave Del Rio at Eaton's Beach Sand Barn Grill. Just ask him for it. But don't wait. Show up soon because this offer isn't going to last very long. Eaton's Beach Sand Barn Grill will be filling up fast because their friends from the north are headed back that way soon. The good news is that seating is now available and Dave's buying the first drink. If you've been hearing about the crowd at Eaton's Beach Sand Barn Grill and couldn't get in, now you can see firsthand what your friends have been talking about. Great food. Try Chef Dave's tantalizing Floresiana menu. Great location. Check out those gorgeous sunsets over Lake Weir. Great people. Starting with Chef Dave Del Rio, who began his career in 1978. This spicy guy has been instrumental in opening over 100 restaurants. And he's buying you a drink. Eaton's Beach Sand Barn Grill, where there's little or no waiting these days. Come see what started out as Jay Eaton's dream almost 90 years ago. It's more awesome than ever. Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is a place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA, The Source.
When you were a kid, you had all sorts of toys. Toy cars, boats, trucks, entire toy boxes full of fun. Of course, you never really outgrow your toys, do you? It's just that now, instead of a box full, you have a garage full. Cars, trucks, boats, motorcycles, ATVs, and more. As you get older, your love of toys just gets stronger. So protect those toys the best way possible by switching to Allstate. An Allstate agent can help do the switching, paperwork, bundle all your policies together, and even find you a bunch of discounts. So if you love your toys, make sure you protect your toys by making one call to an Allstate agent.
Protect all your toys with Allstate and the McDonald Agency. Established in 1985, we have offices in Ocala and the Villages to better serve you. Give us a call at 622-2333. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Are you in good hands?
Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday night high school football on WOCA, The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, condition, and availability. Savings vary.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football.
Individual and
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. I just want to say, I'm with this Tom Smith with Richard Hildebrand. I just want to say, without people like Kevin McDonald and the McDonald Allstate Agency for all they do for high school athletics, and without the good folks at HCG Hotels who sponsor our HCG Hotels Player of the Game, we would not be able to bring you these football games. So I want to give a heartfelt thanks to both the McDonald Allstate Agency and the HCG Hotels for everything they do for high school athletics in Marion County.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
It is the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. We are live at Stan Tool Stadium on the campus of North Marion High School. The captains are coming up to meet with the referees. Looks like Vukovic and Caleb Seiler will be two of the captains. Lake Worth on the field getting ready. And as usual, North Marion just coming up. Just came up from the baseball field area where they were doing their high school preparation, where they were doing their football preparation for tonight's high school game. Lake Worth got a few fans in the crowd over there. You would think they wouldn't travel that well, but they did okay coming up.
Yeah, it's a long way.
There are other football games going on in our area tonight, though. Let me give you a quick glance. Bellevue travels to Keystone Heights tonight. Forest travels to Hernando tonight to play football. St. John's is at Ocala Christian. So St. John's and OCA, barn burner right there.
Yeah, that's a barn burner. Them two when they get together.
Eastside travels to Lake Weir. Westport has traveled to Ocoee, and Trinity Catholic probably going to take one on the chin at Clearwater.
Yeah, Trinity Catholic.
Trinity Catholic, how the fortunes have changed on a program that for the better part of the last 10 or 11 years were always in the discussion for not making the playoffs, but being a team to beat the state playoffs in their division, and now they couldn't beat the way out of a wet paper bag with a rip down the middle of it.
Yeah, Trinity Catholic, they're in trouble. You know, I mean, they got a lot of changes going on, and how long will it take till they're back to Supreme?
They don't have any athletes. That's their biggest problem.
Yeah, none.
The captain's talking to the White Hat, getting set up to go out on the field. The music is rocking. It is senior night here at North Marion High School. We're moments away from kickoff, Richard.
We're missing the motorcycles.
We are missing the motorcycles tonight.
Missing motorcycles.
Tonight the key is, can 14, through his senior leadership, get this offense going in the right direction?
Yeah, Lake Worth has only lost games. Their two losses by 5 points. They don't lose big, and they have a great defense. So can Caleb Seiler, the senior, on senior night, do his thing?
A team that averages over 350 yards a game versus a team that gives up 121 yards.
Yeah.
It's the, what is it, the something, I forget the saying, something against the immovable force. I forget the little saying there.
Yeah.
A movable object and the immovable, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Well, this is what I say, is their defense is stifling, but will they have to be even better tonight against the North Marion team that possesses so many weapons?
And they do possess so many weapons. You got Justin Watkins, you got James Mitchell, you got Cameron Mackey, you got Caleb Seiler, you know, as their senior quarterback. There's just so much out there. And then the defense. The North Marion defense, if it plays more disciplined, is stifling in itself.
Yeah, in itself.
As long as North Marion can stay on side and don't hurt themselves with their undisciplined defense, they can win this football game through defense.
Yeah, you were talking about North Marion's defense. You know how many yards they gave up last week? -12.
-12 yards.
-12.
Of course, that was against Eastside, but -12 yards.
-12 was -12.
Referees out there with the coin flip. North Marion in the burgundy pants with the gray tops with the burgundy sleeves and the burgundy helmet. Lake Worth in burgundy pants, white shirts with the burgundy sleeves and burgundy helmets. North Marion wearing the white numbers, Lake Worth with the burgundy numbers. Referees out there explaining right now the coin flip and all that goes into calling it. Telling them, sure, he's out there, fellas, let's have a good game. Let's play inside the rules. Let's everybody have a good time. Don't kick anybody when they're down. No low blows inside a scrum for a fumble. The flip has happened. Now we're going to see who won it. The referee is not signaling. He's now signaling North Marion won, and they deferred the kick. So North Marion will kick to Lake Worth because they deferred to the second half.
That's normal for North Marion. That's what they do. They always defer.
Lake Worth will defend, traveling right to left across your radio dial. North Marion will go left to right across your dial. The teams are on the field. Lake Worth is ready to go already on their sideline. The sheet is up for North Marion to bust through at any moment. Oh, there we go. The immovable object versus the unstoppable force. I knew somebody else.
Well, credit goes to Greg Hildenbrand, my cousin. That goes to him.
Look, I'm from South Georgia. You're lucky I get English sometimes.
That goes to him. That's all him.
And the Smoke is on the field. The fog machines have been lit, and here come the Colts. On senior night here at Stan Tool Stadium, we're just moments away, Richard, from a football game between the North Marion Colts and the Lake Worth Trojans. A game I really look forward to because this is a defensive test for North Marion.
Yes, it is.
Like you said, Lake Worth has lost 2 close football games by a total of 5 points.
Yeah.
They don't have much of an offense. They lost their last game 7-3. The game before that, they lost by 1 point.
Yep.
But they do have a defense that is top-notch.
Yeah, they have a great defense.
And it's how this works with the North Marion offense is going to be the story of the evening.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be which one's better, North Marion's offense or Lake Worth's defense?
Stephen Field out there in the huddle with the referee saying, look, we jump off sides a lot. Try not to throw so many flags.
That is true. I think the last game we did in North Marion, they had 8 offside penalties in the first half.
Had 8 offside penalties in the first half, 10 total in the game. The North Marion coaching staff going up the stairs now to get ready to call a good football game. How are you, young man? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Tomorrow.
The teams are on the field ready for the kickoff. North Marion, their kicker, out there to get ready to kick it off. I don't have him on the roster here. Trying to find out what the kicker's name is for me there.
I'll try to find that out too.
Tonight's referee, Reed Sargent. Robert Williams is your umpire. Steve Walker is your line judge. James Spock is your linesman. Kyle Sargent is your back judge. Dean Kolosevich is your side judge. Saji Kutapa, I can't even say that, Kutapa, that's your field judge. And right here beside me, the best of the group, Larry White, running the clock. Angel Hernandez didn't make the roster, but he's on the team. That's all that matters. He's out there ready to kick. Late signee for North Marion. Back to receive the ball for Lake Worth. Tyler Hicks and Tariq Wright back deep to receive the kick. The referees are taking their places, the white hat, almost in position. We are very close to kickoff here of the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week.
Ladies and gentlemen, you would, the recognition of the 40-yard line.
The referee's giving the signal. Here comes the kicker up to the ball. And we are underway. Ball is taken by Tyler Hicks. He's at the 15, he's at the 20, still on his feet. Still gets all the way up to about a 25-yard line. That's a good return. Return of about 20 yards by Tyler Hicks for Lake Worth. Lake Worth comes out on the field. Their quarterback tonight. Trying to see who they got out there. We're playing quarterback for him tonight. Number 5, Chris Nazine, it looks like, is the quarterback. Chris Nazine will line up in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the wide side. He's flanked by a running back in the backfield. They're moving left to left across your radio dial. Here's the snap. He's looking to pass. He's under pressure. He's under a lot of pressure. Oh, he throws it right into the ground. But he was under massive pressure by Amir Howard was all over him in the backfield. The pressure was applied there.
Yeah, they tried to throw a screen play there, and
he threw it all right in the ground.
Yeah, right in the ground. North Marion was right there, read it out, sniffed it out pretty great.
Second down and 10 for the Trojans. Nazim breaks the huddle. Got 2 receivers flanked to the near side, 1 to the far side. Got a running back on his side, right in the backfield out of the shotgun. Marking out the signals. Here's a snap. He's looking to throw it. He puts it up and out. He's got it. And he overthrows his receiver by a good 6 or 7 yards. He overthrew Jamitri Hester. He was covered there by Shannon Montgomery. Montgomery step for step with him as that ball sailed over their heads and landed harmlessly about the 50-yard line, Richard.
Yeah, North Marion's got to, Barry came out here so far, 2 plays, and nothing doing yet for Lake Worth.
Lake Worth goes into the same offensive set with 2 receivers to the near, 1 to the far side. A running back flanks Nazim in the backfield. Nazim takes the snap. He's looking to pass again, but he's under heavy pressure. He steps up. He's got it. Let's see if they're going to say, and he dropped it incomplete. He had it for a second, but couldn't take it all the way to the ground and dropped the football. The intended passer was Dimitri Hester, again, was the intended receiver. So it's 3 and out for the first series for Lake Worth as they send in their punting unit. Number 45, Edgar Reyes. Edgar Reyes will do a punt.
Yeah, if you're North Marion, that's exactly how you want to start. 3 and out.
Mike Henderson back to receive the punt for North Marion, standing up at his 43-yard line. North Marion going left to right across your radio dial. Here's the snap. It's a high snap. He gets it off, and there's going to be a they didn't throw a penalty there. Wow, he did not throw a penalty flag there. I don't understand why there wasn't a flag there. They didn't touch the football. He was under serious pressure because there was a high snap. He was lucky to get the ball off. Now going to spot it on the Lake Worth 49-yard line. 1st and 10 North Marion on the Lake Worth 49. Great field position for North Marion to start, Richard.
Yeah, it's a great place to start if you're North Marion, that's for sure.
Caleb Seiler comes out. He's got Cameron Mackey in the backfield with him. Mitchell to the near side. Patterson to the far side.
And Patterson and Mitchell both had a big game last week.
Seiler takes it. He fakes it. Seiler tries to hit Gerard Alexander. Just let him a little too much. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Lake Worth did not fall for the fake pitch to Mackey, and we're all over that play.
Yeah, number 50 for Lake Worth. That pressure is what's caused that incompletion for sure.
So we need those. Caleb Seiler in the backfield. He takes the snap. Hands it to Cameron Mackey. Mackey bounces it outside. He's trying to get around the corner. He gets to the 45. Takes a hit. The ball's on the ground. And Lake Worth has recovered the football. Mackey takes a shot, coughs it up, and Lake Worth takes over on the turnover at the 41-yard line. So he had about a 7-yard gain and got popped and coughed up the football.
Yeah, so that 3 and out is non-existent now because now you have the ball back on the 41-yard line. So let's see if Lake Worth can do something with the ball here.
Mackey had the ball wide outside. He did not have the ball tucked in tight. And that was able to get a helmet on it and knock it loose.
Yeah, what do they always teach you? High and tight.
1st and 10, the Trojans on their own 41-yard line after 2 plays for North Marion and a turnover by Cameron Mackey.
We said their defense was good, Tom.
We did. Chris Nazim in at quarterback in the shotgun. Got 2 receivers to the far side, 1 here to the near side. A running back flanking him right there in the backfield. Vukovic looks like he's coming on a blitz. Oh, and there's the offside. That's what they were going to do. They said they were going to try to get the aggressive North Marion team to jump off, and that's what they've done.
Yeah, Jesse Hester said he was going to change up the snap count tonight.
Said they were going to change up the snap count. It's going to be offside, 5-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and 5, and this is the same problem that plagued North Marion 2 weeks ago against Gainesville High School.
Yeah.
There's no excuse on defense, and this is spoken like a defensive guy, because that's what I was. So that ball moves, you don't move.
Yeah, you don't move.
Vukovic coming on the blitz. They try to run out of the blitz, and it goes nowhere. They get all that penalty yardage back. It's going to be second and 9. They're going to say he only lost 4, so it's going to be 2nd and 9. And North Marion defense came on a run blitz and just was all over the running back.
Yeah, North Marion was there before the running back, I think, got there.
Nazim's got his line up. Nazim in the backfield, right, flanking him. He's got two receivers here to the near side, two receivers to the far side. North Marion looks like they may be coming again. They are coming on the blitz again. He's got a man open. He's got him open, and he overthrows him again. He's got a strong arm, but I don't think he knows where he's throwing it.
Yeah, you know, you can have the strongest arm in the world and on the field, but if you don't have any accuracy to it, it's not going to matter.
It's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up. North Marion, of course, got the fumble that gave Lake Worth the ball back, but then they gave up 5 yards to an offside, but immediately did a 4-yard loss on a running play, and it brings up 3rd and 9.
Yeah, so far it's been a pinball game.
Nasim's in the backfield. We're right. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Nasim in the shotgun, 3rd and 9. And they got it. Oh, somebody, let's see if they're going to call offsides or false start. This time they're going to say it's false start. All right, this time it's false start, so it's going to be 3rd and 14.
Yeah, this time the snap count made Lake Worth jump.
9 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the first quarter here to Stan Tool Stadium. North Marion versus Lake Worth. Lake Worth 3rd and 14 from their own 37-yard line. Quarterback for Lake Worth, Nasim. He's flanked by Wright in the backfield. 2 receivers on each side. Here comes the snap. He's looking to throw it. He's got a receiver, got a man open. He breaks one tackle. He's then brought down right about the 50. Let's see where they mark it. Oh, that's going to be very close to a first down.
That's a good spot.
I think he gave him a great spot there. It's going to be very, very close to a first down. He's saying it's a first. The referee here is saying first down.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to come out for a measurement on that one.
Yeah, that's not a first down.
No, it's not
a first down.
Nope.
4th down now.
4th down, they said. 4th down and less than a yard. The side judge here was saying first down, it looked like.
Yeah, the other judge was saying no.
4th and inches from the, let's call it the North Marion 49 and a half. Let's see if they can stay disciplined. Hey, and North Marion stays disciplined that time. That's the problem they had. Lake Worth calls timeout. Let's take a timeout with them. You're listening to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA.
The Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
On things that will...
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. It's 8:22 to go in the first quarter here at Stan Tool Stadium on the campus of North Marion High School. Lake Worth the Lake Worth Trojans facing a 4th and inches from the North Marion 49-yard line. Looks like they're going to be going for it. Nasim comes out. Lake Worth moving right to left across the radio dial. Nasim, the quarterback's got a running back beside him. Receivers flank to the far and near side. Looks like that they're going to try to get this 1 yard. They snap it. Nasim, the ball's on the ground. He's knocked at the corner, and he is going to be dropped for a loss.
No doing.
They're going to lose 4 yards on that, it looks like. There'll be North Marion ball on the 47 of Lake Worth. Lake Worth tried to get it around the corner. They snapped the ball improperly. Nasim could never recover.
Well, what caused that turnover was definitely the snap. It was low from his shoelaces, and ever since then, he was North Marion 6 or 7 defenders in the backfield.
North Marion did have an offside penalty in that group, but then they also had a very, very good no offside when they were 4th and inches and trying to be drawn off. Caleb Seiler flanked in the backfield by Kentrell Patterson and Justin Watkins. Mitchell, we got a penalty now. Let's see what we got here.
Delay a game?
I don't know what we got.
False start.
Oh.
I didn't see anybody move, did you?
Probably center may have picked the ball up or something, you know. So they're going to start 1st and 15. Caleb Seiler in the backfield with Watkins and Patterson. Mitchell on the side. The snap throws to Mitchell, and it's overthrown out of bounds. Seiler really didn't get a good release on that and just overthrew the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, that's 0 for 2 now, and I think they're trying to get him a little short pass to get a
little rhythm going. Get a little rhythm. 2nd and 15. North Marion in the hurry up. Mitchell to the near side, Mackey to the wide side, hand it off to Watkins. Watkins got a hold. He's got a hold. He's at the 40, the 35, he's taken down about the 33-yard line of Lake Worth. It's going to be about an 18-yard gain for a first down, North Marion. Watkins just really hit that hole right off the tackle and was off to the races.
That's the first big play for North Marion of the game, for any team, actually.
1st and 10 from the Lake Worth 34. We got 7:55 to go in the first quarter. North Marion 1st and 10. Caleb Seiler breaks huddle. Mitchell coming to the wide side, to the near side, along with Mackey, Patterson, and Watkins in the backfield. Mackey goes in motion. Seiler takes a snap. He's still holding it. He's got it off the fingertips of James Mitchell. Mitchell had it in his hands and out of his hands as the ball falls incomplete. Caleb Seiler threw a good ball there. Mitchell just couldn't bring it in. Caleb looking over the sideline to get a call from Coach Fields. 2nd and 10, North Marion.
Yeah, you can't get your quarterback into the game if you're dropping the passes that he's throwing perfectly to you.
Gerard Alexander comes to the near side here. Split out wide, Cameron Mackey and Draquan Williams to the far side. Mackey gets the ball. He cuts it. Oh, and he's met immediately by number 7, Mark Marius, who drops him for a loss of a yard, maybe even 2 yards, maybe a 2. No, they're going to take it back up to a 1-yard loss. So it's going to be. Is that going to be 3rd and 11? 3rd and 11 after that 1-yard loss. And you can tell this Lake Worth defense, they got a little speed and not afraid to stick their head in there.
That 121 yards average per game is looking real right now.
Max Marius was the one on that tackle, number 7 for Lake Worth. Caleb Seiler in the backfield with 2 running backs. He looks to throw. He's under pressure. They're going to get to Seiler. They sack Seiler. They got him about the 36-yard line. That's going to be a sack. That's going to be a 3-yard loss for North Marion. And that defense, that's very uncharacteristic of this North Marion. And now we've got a timeout. North Marion. Coach Fields will talk about it. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You listen to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week on WOCA, The Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Richard, we got North Marion, Lake Worth, and the Lake Worth defense is advertised.
Yeah, they're advertised. They're for real. They've had one big play and they've been stifling all night.
4th down, 13 for North Marion. 6:28 to go in the first quarter.
And he's sending the offense out there.
Well, you're in that kind of no man's land where your punter really ain't going to do you any good.
That's true. You're only 36 they are.
Justin Watkins in the backfield with Caleb Seiler. He's got 3 receivers here to the near side, traveling left to right across the radio dial. Seiler still getting signals from the sideline. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. He's got a man in the middle of the field. Did Mackey hang on? He did. He hung on for the first down. Wow.
Great catch.
Mackey paid for that when he knew he was going to get hit, and he got crunched. But Mackey held on to that football. And now we have another timeout. It's an official timeout. Let's take 30 more seconds. You're listening to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. You're listening to it on WOCA, The Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Theft.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. North Marion just completed a fourth down play to a pass to Mackey to get a first down. Now it's first down from the 21-yard line of Lake Worth, 6:15 to go in the first quarter. Caleb Seiler in the backfield, along with Watkins. Seiler looks to throw. He throws it. Oh, and right through his hands. That's 2 balls. Gerard Alexander drops that one. That's 2.
That's 2.
That went right through his hands.
And I've said it once, I've said it before. It hits your hands, you have to catch it.
There's Freddie Swain's proud mom right outside the window there. She's proud her son's going to the University of Florida. His grandfather sitting just below us here. Proud Swain family.
Second down and 10.
Seiler still trying to get the signals in from Coach Stephen Fields. He's got the signals now. He's got 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Drops back to pass. He steps in. He throws it. Cameron Mackey right through his hands.
That's the
Cameron Mackey was there. Caleb Seiler put the ball where it needed to be, and Mackey couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, Caleb Seiler throwing the ball very well tonight, and it's on the stat sheet, it doesn't look that way.
Caleb Seiler has made 3 very good throws, none of them caught by his receivers. That was a touchdown that should have been brought in. It's third down and 10. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Seiler takes the snap. He's still looking there. They're all over him now. He's going down. He is sacked. Dropped, 9-yard loss once again. Max Marius, number 7, in there with the sack.
Yeah, that's the second sack of the night, and it seems like when they get in these third and long distances, Lake Worth just spins their ears back and comes with it.
Fourth down. Last time North Marion threw a ball to Mackey that he was caught and got roughed up. Can they grab some magic again? It's 4th and 17. Less than 5:30 to go in the first quarter. Mackey in the inside slot to the near side. Seiler takes the snap. He's looking to the right side. He throws out the little screen to one. Watkins has got the ball. Watkins brought down short of the first down. Tackled by number 45.
Turnover on down.
Edgar Reyes. Turnover on downs for North Marion. It's going to be Lake Worth first down and 10 from their own 23-yard line, it looks like. Good news is, the bad news is North Marion not getting any substantial offense going to score any points. Good news is the Lake Worth offense looks inept at best.
Yeah, it looks like 2 defenses yet that haven't woke up to play this game, but credit these defenses that are playing very hard.
I tell you what, so far in the first quarter, I tell you what I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to be a Ocala Star-Banner sports writer that has to explain this excitement of a first quarter in his story tomorrow morning. I tell you that. Nazim's looking back to pass. Oh, almost picked it off. Howard almost picked that off. He almost picked that off. Nazim tried to rush that throw. And Nazim looks like he throws a really bad football.
Yeah.
It's like almost that he doesn't release it until his hand's on the way down, and the ball goes in a down trajectory.
Yeah, I've been watching him all night so far, and every time he throws the ball, he picks up his feet. They're not planted. They're not. I don't know if he's comfortable or.
He's just throwing with his arm, and it looks like he's not even releasing the ball until the arm is on the way down.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the backfield, flanked by a running back, got a receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side. Takes the snap, hands off to his running back, number 6, who goes nowhere. Big 99, Elijah was in there. There's a host of people in there. Desmond Carson. Just That's everybody meet at the football.
Yeah, that negative 12 yards they got last week, they're on a good start to that this week.
Tariq Ray had no chance to advance there. As soon as he took possession of the football from Nazim, he was met by a host of North Marion defenders.
Oh, yeah.
It's now 3rd and 14. Nazim's in the backfield, moving right to left across your radio dial. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 here to the near side. He's flanked by a running back in the backfield. Out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to pass. They're all on him, and he and James Mitchell with the sack. Sherman James with the sack, number 7. And that's the thing with this defense. This defense can come at you from the inside or the outside with the speed they have.
Yeah, their defense is very quick and very physical. I think they've almost been on at least half the plays in the backfield waiting for them.
4th down, Edgar Reyes in the punt. 4th down from their 15, they're going to punt. They almost got the last one blocked because of a high snap.
And this right here in the shadow of your own goalpost, you better not have a high snap.
Peterson back to receive the kick. He's at about the 49 of Lake Worth. Here's the kick. It's a low, nothing kick. It's going angling out of the sideline. Goes out about the 39-yard line, 38, 39. They mark it at the 38. So it's going to be 1st and 10 North Marion at the Lake Worth 38-yard line. So while North Marion has been able to move the ball slightly against Lake Worth, Lake Worth is on the same train Eastside was on last week.
Yeah.
Negative yards.
Negative yards. I don't even know if Lake Worth has a yard yet.
You figure with all the weapons North Marion has, even without Freddie Swain in the lineup, you got Mitchell, you got Mackey,
you got
Watkins, you got Jared Alexander. With all these weapons, eventually it's going to have to break loose for North Marion.
Floodgates will open here soon, probably.
Mackey and Watkins to the near side here, traveling left or right across your dial. Seiler in the backfield. Mitchell and Mackey on this side. Caleb Seiler's trying to run. He's running with the football. He's got to keep that thing safe. They're snatching at it. But the senior quarterback gets about 7 yards. Looks like it's going to be about, well, they're going to give him, looks like they're going to give him 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Well, 2nd and 5 now, it looks like.
Yeah, he turned nothing into something there.
Seiler breaks the huddle. Mackey and Mitchell come to the near side. Watkins in the backfield behind Caleb Seiler. Here's the snap. He hands it to Watkins. Watkins takes it right off tackle. He gets it up there. That's going to be that's a 1st down for North Marion. Watkins takes it right off tackle. Brought down by Rodney Lewis, number 52 for Lake Worth. Mitchell comes to the near side. Mackey goes to the far side, along with Draquan Williams. Hands the ball to Watkins. Watkins right off tackle again. He's still on his feet. He gets down to about the 17-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him right there at the 17. Going to be 2nd down and 1. North Marion, I told you, they just keep grinding away. They're eventually going to get there.
Yeah, they're a very physical team, and they start
Mitchell to the near side. Here's a snap. Watkins there. Now they're getting flags everywhere. Looks like we got a false start on the offense. Going to back them up 5 yards. Going to make it 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. It looked like they were going a little too fast there.
It seems like North Marion, on offense or defense, has at least a false start or an encroachment.
Mitchell still here to the near side. Watkins flared out to the wide side with Draquan Williams. Mackey deep in the backfield, along with Kentrell Patterson in the backfield with Seiler. Seiler takes a snap, throws it. He's got Mitchell right in the middle. Touchdown, North Marion. Mitchell caught that right at the seam at about the 10-yard line on a slant and took it right into the center of the end zone. 6 points. That was the North Marion offense we're used to seeing.
Yeah, we're used to seeing that. And that's the same play that they dropped 2 passes on. So now they connect, they catch it, and it turns into a touchdown.
Well, that play's been there all 3 times. They just dropped it twice.
Yes.
So 6-0. Minute 51 to go. Arturo Bayon in for the extra point. make it 7-0 North Marion. Here's the snap. It's on the ground. Still gets it down. It's up. And it is good. Corey Wilshire deserves all the credit on that. The ball slid back to Wilshire. Wilshire was able to get it, get the ball down, and let the kicker get it through the upright. So it's 7-0 with 1 minute and 51 seconds to go in the first quarter here at Stan Tool Stadium on the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. North Marion 7, Lake Worth nothing. North Marion setting up the kick. Back deep for Lake Worth to receive the kick.
You know who we didn't give credit to on that last touchdown scoring is the defense for North Marion. They started the drive on what, the 38?
They did. Tyler Hicks deep along with Tariq Wright. Tyler Hicks deep to receive the kick along with Tariq Wright. There's some signs in the crowd that are getting a little laughter up here in the press box. Mayon going to kick off. Puts his foot in the ball. He kicks it deep. Taken by Tyler Hicks. Tyler Hicks is up across the 20. He's in the 30. He's in the 35 to 40. He stopped at about the 46-yard line. That's a great return by the Lake Worth #1, Tyler Hicks. That's a 43-yard return. He took the ball at the 4 and ran it all the way back to the 47. That can't make Coach Fields happy.
Well, yeah, this is the first positive thing for Lake Worth all game. Let's see if they can capitalize on it tonight.
Well, they got a 26-yard return, a 20-yard return the first kickoff, and now they got a 43-yard return.
Let's see if they can turn this into some points.
Nazim's still in the backfield as a quarterback. He's flanked by Tariq Wright, who just had that run back. Here's the snap. Well, the quick pass to #4 is completed to Geometry Hester, probably the coach's son.
Yeah, it sounds like coach's son with the last name Hester on top of it.
Give him 4 yards. Going to be 2nd and 6, maybe 2nd and a long 6. Nazim's got 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side, moving right to left across your dial. He takes a snap, hands it off to right up off tackle. He's immediately with Vukovic. Vukovic with the tackle. He's going to get about 3 yards on that. They're going to give him 3rd down and 3 now. 3rd down and 3. Now, this is where the North Marion defense stand up. Got less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Nazim's got 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 receiver to the far side. 3rd and 3, flanked by a running back in the backfield. Out of the shotgun, he takes a snap. He's got it. Oh, he takes it, cuts it down to his neck and tackles Desmond Carson, 34 in on that.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a design QB sneak, but obviously North Marion sniffed it out within the backfield.
It's going to be 4th and 6. That's going to be the last play of the first quarter, I'm sure. Go ahead and take a timeout. You're listening to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Well, no, Coach Fields takes a timeout. You're listening to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Right here on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
The Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Between a child.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Lake Worth 4th and 5 from the North Marion 47-yard line. This will be the last play of the first quarter.
I really hope they're punting here.
Nazeem right in the backfield, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Nazeem barking out signals. He got a false start.
Now you punt.
They're not sending out the punt team, though.
See, I don't understand that call, Tom, because your defense has been playing great tonight, other than that bad field position start. And you're going to give them better field position if you decide to go for it and not get it.
I don't understand why you're not kicking here. Naseem, 4th and 9. North Marion's bringing everybody. He throws, just out of the reach of number 1, Tyler Hicks. Turnover on downs as North Marion will take over with 4.3 seconds to go in the first quarter from the Lake Worth 48-yard line.
Yeah, so what you've done now is Lake Worth, you've given them field position in your own territory to start with again.
Going to be one play here. North Marion will get one play off here in the first quarter. And we know North Marion has the capability. One play could be 6. There was a young lady handed a sign up here.
It's like a sister. A proud sister.
It's a young lady with a sign here. Let's see, it says, proud big sister of number 61. She's here in the crowd. Number 61 is the center. Tyler's looking, he's running, and he just throws the ball away. Oh, they're going to call it. They're going to throw a flag. Let's see what we got here. Intentional grounding.
He looked outside the pocket to me, Tom.
Wow. He's outside the box, but there was nobody within about 150 yards of the ball. He had a receiver. He had a receiver there, the Gatorade containers. They were going to catch that football.
Gatorade containers don't count.
He had no receiver in there. That's grounding. Intentional grounding. That's going to be a loss of down. It's going to be 2nd down, and we're going to flip the field. That is the end of the first quarter. We're going to flip the field. You're listening to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. You're listening to it on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. We're live and local.
The Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. It is the start of the second quarter. The teams of flip-flop North Marion will now be traveling right to left across your radio dial. They're in the burgundy pants, the gray and burgundy shirts with the burgundy helmets, the white letters. Lake Worth burgundy pants, white shirts with the burgundy letters and burgundy helmets. Seiler in the backfield. Got Justin Watkins back there with him. Seiler 2nd and 25. He takes a snap. He drops back. He's looking to run. He goes straight up the gut. He's still on his feet. Gets about 7 back there. They're going to say fumble. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they're saying that he was down. 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd and 20. Well, about 3rd and 17. Got about 8 yards back. Seiler in the backfield with Watkins. Mitchell to the near side here. Mackey to the far side. There's a snap. Hands it to Watkins. Watkins right up through the tackle. He's at the 40. Oh, and he's taken down. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 39-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 1 from the 39.
Just a simple draw play.
4th and 1 from the 39. Mitchell comes to the far near side of the field.
More than one out.
Mackey deep in the backfield behind Seiler. Patterson to his right side. Timeout. Timeout North Marion. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You listen to the Marion County High School Game of the Week right here on WOCA, The Source. Is that their second or third time?
That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. 10 minutes, 48 seconds in the second quarter. North Marion facing a 4th and 1 from the Lake Worth 39. Seiler in the backfield with Mackey behind him. He hands it to Mackey. Mackey, right up. Mackey's going to get the first down yardage. But let's see what this flag is about. Illegal formation.
So that makes it 4th and 6 now. So
going to back them up to 4th down and 6 for North Marion.
Now, 46 to 12. I'm going to say, run him all night. Run him all night.
It's going to be placed at the 44 of Lake Worth. 4th and 6. Seiler gets the play. They break the huddle. Watkins comes to the far side, near side. Mitchell comes to the near side. Watkins and Williams go to the far side. Mackey in the backfield with Seiler. Hands it to Mackey. Mackey still fighting Mackey. He's trying to get up there, and he's nothing doing. Brought down by number 52, Rodney Lewis, Jr., and Lake Worth will take over on downs. It'll be first down Lake Worth from their own, looks like a 44-yard line.
Yeah, so far, you got to give Lake Worth a lot of praise here. They have been holding North Marion to almost nothing except 3 big plays.
Well, they came in advertised a very good defense, only averaging 121 yards given up per game.
And we're seeing why right now.
First and 10 now, first and 10.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
No. And we kind of predicted that. We said on offense they're not that good, but defense is very good.
Now, Seams, your quarterback, in the backfield with Marquise Hicks. Marquise Hicks is your quarterback now. Here's the snap. Hicks comes back. Hicks is under lots of pressure. He just throws the ball deep, trying to hit Tyler Hicks, and that was a good throw over.
That was a late flag.
Look, we got a fight going on here. It looks like. Tariq Wright, senior, called North Marion, got unsportsmanlike there.
And Coach Fields is not happy about it on the sideline with that unsportsmanlike penalty.
Penalty was called on Sherman James. That's unlike Sherman James to get that kind of penalty. And Coach Gerard Warren is giving him the business on the sideline.
Giving him the business as well deserved. He does deserve it.
Big money has got him on the sideline, giving him the business.
Yeah, I don't think he's asked him what he had for dinner tonight.
15-yard penalty from the 40 of North Marion now. Vukovic trying to pick. And he somehow fell back on that football.
How did he fall on that football? With 4 North Marion players around, he ends up with the football.
Somehow Marquise Hicks, while in the arms of a tackler, got the ball back.
Yeah, that was a great play by him by Savage in that fumble.
2nd and 20 for Lake Worth. That could have been a backbreaker there because Vukovic was trying to pick it up and run with it, and somehow Hicks got it back. Hicks is your quarterback now, Marquise Hicks. Tariq Wright in the backfield with him. Got a receiver here to the near side, to the far side, traveling left to right across your radio dial. He's barking signals. He takes a snap. Back to throw, and they're coming on. It's a fire break. He's got past it. He's up. He's still on his feet. All the way up, almost to the 30. Let's see where they mark this. That's going to be 3rd down and 1, a pickup of 19.
Wow.
They did a fire break on the defense, and boy, he got right through and had nobody around him.
Yeah, when they blitz you like that, that's the only thing you really can do is hope that there's an opening in the middle.
That's the best play they've had from scrimmage all game.
And it was a busted play.
Mark G6, still your quarterback, number 15, replacing Nazim. Right in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, 1 yard to go. North Marion coming on the blitz. Here goes Vukovic. Oh, as soon as he got handed the ball, Vukovic takes him down. It's going to be 4th and about 4. Vukovic was in there a step earlier, and Vukovic takes that handoff. Not right.
Exactly. I mean, we were talking about it. Vukovic only has one motor, and that's wide open. And that play just took way too long to develop.
Vukovic is like one of those go-karts that you get on that his governor's stuck open.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he's always on a full speed ahead.
Hicks in the backfield takes the snap. Here he goes. He's looking for the receiver. They're coming again. He throws it. Oh, and it's incomplete. North Marion's going to take over on down. It's going to be 1st down North Marion from their own 34-yard line. 8:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. 8:05 to go in the 2nd quarter. It's 1st and 10 North Marion.
So I really wonder what Lake Worth's plan was there. I think you punt it with the way your defense is going, but I guess they were thinking we're on such a roll right now, let's try to score.
Obviously, that what you're hearing in the background is somebody trying to call into the radio station. We apologize for that. Side of the quarterback throws it. It's knocked down. 77 got his hands up and got his hands on that ball, it looked like.
Yeah, I think North Marion should continue what's been working, run the ball down the throat.
Second 10 now. Go.
The referee, there's a flag on the field. So we got false start on North Marion. Backing them up. And this is what we talked about, these penalties that get in the way of North Marion getting anything substantial going.
Yeah, every game that we've done, at least 10 times a game, they shoot themselves in the foot with just stupid penalties.
2nd and 15. Siler's got Watkins in the backfield with him. Mitchell here to the near side. He's throwing it this way. He's throwing it. Incomplete. He was juggling that ball as he went out of bounds. That was Jalen Patterson. Couldn't bring it in. It's going to be 3rd and 15 for North Marion.
Yeah, number 14 there for Lake Worth got his hand in there at the last moment and kind of made him juggle that pass. That was a good defensive play.
It's been a very, very ragged, out-of-sync football game, except for one series for North Marion and Lake Worth.
Yeah.
Siler in the backfield, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers to the fly side. Hands it off. There he goes, Watkins. Watkins still makes a spin. He's on his down. He's in the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown. Justin Watkins, but we got a flag. Hold everything. We got a flag at the 34-yard line. Let's see what this penalty is. Stephen Field is livid. We got it's coming back.
Wow, 69-yard run negated.
Coming back.
That stupid penalty.
The North Marion faithful not happy with that call. Stephen Fields out of the numbers, livid. He is livid with the, looks like the umpire threw that. He is livid.
Because to be honest, even if he did hold, Watkins was already 20 yards down the field. What's the holding call?
Was that hold the one that freed him up in the middle to get him 20 yards down?
I don't think so. I really thought Watkins was already 20 yards upfield before the holding even occurred.
It's going to take him back all the way back to just inside the 20, about the 21. It's going to be third down and, what is that, third down and 30? Yeah. The clock operator made a good point. Third down in Citrus County.
That's a long way.
That's a long way. You gotta get, there it is. Hand off to Mackey. Mackey bumps it outside. Mackey, he's still breaking tackles. Mackey gets about 22 of those back. It's 4th down and 8 now.
Well, that'll definitely help the punt.
They're going to punt the ball.
And with all right, they should, because their defense hasn't really let up anything.
Corey Wilshire back to punt for North Marion. Back to receive the kick. Tyler Hicks and Dimitri Hester. There's a snap. Puts the football. It's a low line drive. This is returnable. Hicks takes it at his 22. He's up. He's got to see him up the middle of the field. Brings it all the way back to the 40. That's an 18-yard return. That's a very good return by Hicks. Hicks has been magical. Isaac General with the tackle. We're going to take a break. 6:07 in the first half. Still to go in the first half. North Marion 7, Lake Worth 0. We'll be back after the 30-second timeout. You're listening to WOCA, The Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Your teeth in 5.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. Also, stick around towards the end of the game. We'll be awarding the HDG Hotels Player of the Game. Richard Hildebrandt and myself will come up with that. Lake Worth takes over. First down from their own 40. Hicks, your quarterback, he takes a snap, hands it to number 1. Tyler Hicks looking for running room. He gets nothing. He swarmed in it, and now a flag from the referee comes in. We're going to get some sort of face mask, probably.
Another down penalty.
Let's see what's going on. Stephen Fields is livid with this officiating crew. Face mask on the defense. Pilcher is beside himself, the defensive coordinator for North Marion. First down and 10 again. Nazim back at quarterback for Lake Worth, number 5. He takes a snap, looking to throw the ball. He throws it. He's got a receiver. Oh, and he just overthrows him by about a step and a half.
Oh, yeah.
He had him wide open out about the 40-yard line out on the wide side of the field.
Just overthrown.
Second down. It's going to be against North Marion, this flag, as they're discussing it with the Lake Worth team. Now they're taking it backwards.
You know, maybe the refs like throwing the flags a little bit more.
That's got to be a personal foul.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's 20 yards he just marked off. Shot block.
call block on the end on this side got Dale. That's what it was.
It's going to be 2nd and 30. First down and 30. I don't understand that. It was 1st and 9, and they marked 20 yards off. 1st and 30. Throws out the screen. Oh, he is in immediately. Oh, and now the flag. What is this going to be?
Another face mask.
Rashad Ferguson. So we got a face mask on North Marion.
So far, we're just going back and forth with penalties.
Let's see if what that's only a 5-yarder. So it's going to be it's going to be 1st and 30 again. I don't understand. We had 1st and 9. They had a personal foul. Somehow they got marked off 21 yards. Well, the Trojans want a timeout so they can try to draw something up in the dirt because you don't have a 30-yard play in the book. So let's take a 30-second timeout. You listen to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Noticing. Ending.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. We're live at Stan Toole Stadium on the campus of North Marion High School. Let me set you up. There's 4 minutes and 59 seconds to go till halftime. North Marion on top, 7-0. It's really been a game of nobody getting any kind of momentum going, save for North Marion on one drive where they ran the ball pretty good. Lake Worth is facing a 1st and 30 after we flip-flop penalties about 3 times in a row. It's 1st and 30. They're on the 20. They're on 20. Lake Worth has to get to the 50 to make a first down. Nazim in the backfield takes the snap, throws the screen. He breaks 2 tackles, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and nothing more. So it's going to be 2nd and 30.
Yeah, that's North Marion defense is swarming.
2nd and 30. We went out to try to get halftime. Did we get? We got some. Who did we get for halftime?
Freddie's mom.
Freddie Swain's mom will be our halftime guest here on the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Freddie Swain, of course, committing to the University of Florida today. I do have to point out, though, while we're in the press box, that Bruce, the guy that's been doing the announcing here at North Marion for about 135 years, he's trying his best to lobby to get on the radio, but we're not going to let him do it. We're not going to let him do it. He's trying. Oh, here he is. He's met. He gets out of that. He breaks another tackle. Nassim gets up to the 28-yard line. He broke about 3 tackles and should have been brought down in the backfield. They're going to give him 6, so it's going to be 3rd down and 24.
So instead of Citrus County, is that Denellen?
No, he's 3rd and he's 3rd and probably Summerfield. 3rd down in Summerfield, right there around the Dale Webb Golf Course, Eagle Ridge, right around there.
Right around there?
Right around there. 3:30 left in the first half. Lake Worth 3rd and 24. They better hurry and get this off or they're going to get a dead ball. They're going to get a delay penalty. They just get it off. He's under pressure, and he is going down at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you can't
Rashoff in there on the tackle. It's going to be 4th and 33.
Wow.
We just get under 3 minutes here in the first half. North Marion up 7-0 over Lake Worth. North Marion ranked number 2 in the state in 5A.
And I think that negative 12 yards might be holding up, might even be better tonight.
They're back to punt now. Number 45 Edgar Reyes back to front. Mike Henderson to receive the kick. Oh, it's over. There's some high snap. Vukovic blocks it. Can they get him before he gets out of the end zone? No, it's going to be a safety. Oh, they call it a touchback. Not a safety. Touchback. It's a touchback there for North Marion. See where they spot the ball now. Let's see where they go. They take the trip down the hole.
Now, pro football, the team awarded the touchback gets the ball on the 20.
Is that a safety or a touchback? The referee is discussing it. If it's a touchback, it comes to North Marion's 20, doesn't it? It's a safety. That's what I thought. I thought it had to be a safety going out of the the offensive end zone. So North Marion gets a 2 spot up on the board to go up 9-0. Now Lake Worth will kick from their 20 back to North Marion. Remember, North Marion now will get the ball, Richard, on this kick, on this safety kick. Plus, they get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, this is a big possession for Lake Worth and North Marion because either way, if North Marion scores, Lake Worth is really behind the 8 ball now, and if they don't, Lake Worth could go into the halftime with some momentum. But they have to get that offense going. It hasn't moved at all except maybe once.
The only problem North Marion has with 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the first half, they are out of timeouts.
Yeah, no timeouts is going to be hard, but I think 2 minutes with the weapons that North Marion has is able to easily get in the end zone.
North Marion has Mackey and Watkins back deep to receive the kick. They're standing around their own 30.
I think it's good field position for North Marion.
Edgar Reyes to put his foot into the ball from the 20. I don't know which one he's kicking to. There's the kick. Watkins takes the kick. Watkins to the 40. He's at 45, 50, 45. He's out to the outside. He's at the 30. He's down at the 36-yard line after a return of 29 yards. So now, 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go here in the half. North Marion 36 yards from a touchdown. No timeout.
Yeah, and we remember last time North Marion got into Lake Worth territory and they scored. So let's see if we can replicate that.
Still plenty of time to hand the ball off.
Oh yeah, they've been pounding the ball all night. I would just stick with your bread and butter and definitely do that.
Tyler got Mackey in the backfield. Watkins split out wide to the right, to the wide side. Mitchell here on the near side. He hands it to Mackey. Mackey off tackle. He bounces outside. He's in the 30. He's across down to the 25-yard line. It's going to be very close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. It is a first down, North Marion. The clock stops. 2:05 to go in the first half. North Marion, they're at the Lake Worth 25-yard line. Clock rolls again. We're under 2 minutes now. Seiler in the backfield looking for the call from Coach Field. He takes a snap, looking for the quick pass. He's got Mitchell. Mitchell down inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. First and goal, North Marion. 1:49 to go. And this could be a backbreaker.
It could be a backbreaker, and that's the same play that got them the touchdown last time.
Seiler takes a snap. Oh, and they're going to blow something dead. Let's see what they got. Timeout, Lake Worth. Lake Worth was able to get the timeout in. Richard, this is really broke. The thing that we thought would happen, the defense versus the offense, and I'd have to say right now, even though it's 9-0, Lake Worth's defense is as advertised.
Yeah, they're as advertised. Lake Worth looks good, but let's just talk about North Marion's defense. They may have, which is good.
I'll check at halftime. They may have minus 117 yards.
Yeah, they're stopping Lake Worth on anything Lake Worth tries.
Right now, Lake Worth is right now. They've actually lost 3 football games now in this first half just from the negative yards.
Yes. And, you know, like we're being told up here, 1 first down in the whole half. That's not going to get it done against teams.
Well, we talked about that Lake Worth defense was averaging 121 yards a game. North Marion held Eastside to -12 last week.
Yeah, -12, and then they look well on their way to that this week.
North Marion coaching staff come down the stairs, serious look on their face like they're in a dogfight.
First and goal now.
First and goal. Seiler takes a snap, hands it to Mackey. Mackey up the middle, down to the 5. Gets it down to the 5. The clock is still rolling. We're inside 1:25. North Marion's got to hurry here.
Yeah, still enough time. You can still run your offense.
Seiler calls the play. Takes a snap. Hands it to Mackey right up the middle. Mackey down to about the 1-yard line, and there's no timeouts. They got to hurry. We're going to be inside a minute. Seiler to clock it. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal here. We're under a minute. Seiler takes a snap, hands it to Watkins, touchdown! Watkins for North Marion, right up the middle, right behind the guard. With 52 seconds to go in the first half, North Marion now 15, Lake Worth 0. And North Marion gets the football back to start the second half.
Yeah, like we said, it could have been a backbreaker for either team, and now North Marion definitely has the upper hand with getting the kickoff in the second half.
Ballion in for the kick. Wilshire really was the reason he got that kick last time. So we got here, they've blown the ball dead for a moment. Oh, inside the infraction in the neutral zone. They're going to move the ball about the length of a football. Here's the snap. Down, it's up, and it is good. 16-0. 52 seconds to go in the first half. North Marion in a commanding lead, 16-0 over Lake Worth. And it really is just a Lake Worth team that can't generate any offense.
Yeah, it's just a Lake Worth team that can't move the ball, and a North Marion team that can.
Lake Worth has played very admirable on defense. Problem is, there's 2 sides to the football.
Yeah, there's 3 phases of the game, and special teams for Lake Worth is pretty good, defense is pretty good, and the offense, nowhere to be found.
It's missing in action. What was that show? America's Most Wanted put up a poster. We're looking for the Lake Worth offense.
Yeah, we're looking for the offense in this game.
North Marion comes out of the field to kick off.
And you got the North Marion players dancing, feeling very comfortable now in this game.
I never like to see a team dance.
I don't either. It's not over.
Still a whole half of football to play. This game is far from over.
And these kids need to act like they have been there before. This is a good opponent in Lake Worth.
North Marion getting set to kick off. Back deep to receive the ball for Worth is Hicks and Wright. Hernandez set to kick it off for the Colts. Here he goes. He advances towards the football. Going to put toe to ball. Ball is in the air. It's going to be taken from the 14-yard line by Wright. Wright gets back almost to the 24. Looks like it's going to be a 10-yard return. Lake Worth will take over on its own 24 with 46 seconds to go in the half, down 16-0.
With North Marion having no timeouts, if I was Lake Worth, the way their offense has sputtered so far tonight, I would just run it,
deal and be done with it.
Be done with it and go into half and regroup.
Nazim in at quarterback for Lake Worth.
But they're going 5 wide here, it looks.
We'll give you a rundown of all the scores around the county coming up at the halftime. Plus, Freddie Swain's mom joins us here on the air at halftime. Nazim, he's in the backfield at quarterback. Got 3 receivers here to the rear side, 1 to the far side. Takes the snap, rolls out. Here comes James. He's swarmed under.
That is a cover.
Lewis all over him. And that's going to be, they can get, I don't know if they're going to be able to get one more play off or not.
If I was them, I wouldn't run another play.
I'd just go to the halftime and say, let's regroup.
Yeah, let's regroup. We're only down 2 touchdowns with 2-point conversions. Regroup and go into halftime.
Anything can happen here. High snap over your head, you know, as a safety or a touchdown. A lot could happen here. I don't know if they're going to get this off or not. Well, we're under 10 seconds. They do get one more play off. He's rolling. He's rolling out. He's trying to throw it. Oh, and there he is again. Woods again with a sack as we go out as time runs off the clock. Woods with another sack.
That's 5.
Halftime of the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week is North Marion 16, Lake Worth 0. And Richard, it's been exactly what we thought it would be. The defense of Lake Worth versus the offense of North Marion, and North Marion's winning 16-0 at this point. So
far, it has been the North Marion offense, but also been the North Marion defense, too. It's probably allowing 40 yards on the whole half so far.
Well, I think Lake Worth is probably at a negative for the first half.
Yeah.
We'll check those stats and have them to you. It really... Mackey been able to run the ball. Watkins been able to run the ball. The passing game has not really been there except for one touchdown pass in the team, although Seiler had a bunch of passes dropped.
Yes, he did. He had about 4 drop passes tonight.
But other than that, it was all North Marion in the first half on senior night here at North Marion. Just a complete domination across the board by North Marion so far in the first half.
North Marion, 3 phases of the ball, all of them check one off on the list for all of them for them.
Coach Fields coaching up his coaches still on the sideline here before they go in at the half. So what we thought would happen, North Marion came out, was that they're able to do somewhat what they want to do on offense. They're controlling Lake Worth on defense.
Yes.
And on senior night, this game looks well in hand as North Marion gets the ball back to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about backbreakers. They come back in the second half and score a touchdown. That might be confidence-wise and scoreboard-wise for the Lake Worth team.
McPadden, athletic director, county athletic director McPadden on the field now as they're presenting him with a plaque for his retirement from county service. He's the county athletic director now.
Yeah, I remember when he was coach for the baseball team at Vanguard.
They're recognizing him on the sideline now. The bands are getting ready to take the field. Tell you what we'll do. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll get this young lady set up to come on the radio with us. Talk about her son who just today committed to a university somewhere in the state.
Yeah, somewhere in the state.
We'll talk about that next. Plus, we'll get you caught up on all the scores around the area and give you the first half stats right here on the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. You're listening to it on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. We're live and local.
The Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football. The next drink is on Dave Del Rio at Eaton's Beach Sand Barn Grill. Just ask him for it. But don't wait. Show up soon because this offer isn't going to last very long. Eaton's Beach Sand Barn Grill will be filling up fast because their friends from the north are headed back that way soon. The good news is that seating is now available and Dave's buying the first drink. If you've been hearing about the crowd at Eaton's Beach Sand Barn Grill and couldn't get in, now you can see firsthand what your friends have been talking about. Great food. Try Chef Dave's tantalizing Floresiana menu. Great location. Check out those gorgeous sunsets over Lake Weir. Great people. Starting with Chef Dave Del Rio, who began his career in 1978. This spicy guy has been instrumental in opening over 100 restaurants. and he's buying you a drink. Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill, where there's little or no waiting these days. Come see what started out as Jay Eaton's dream almost 90 years ago. It's more awesome than ever. Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is the place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA, The Source. Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday night high school football on WOCA, The Source.
When you were a kid, you had all sorts of toys. Toy cars, boats, trucks, entire toy boxes full of fun. Of course, you never really outgrow your toys, do you? It's just that now, instead of a box full, you have a garage full. Cars, trucks, boats, motorcycles, ATVs, and more. As you get older, your love of toys just gets stronger. So protect those toys the best way possible by switching to Allstate. An Allstate agent can help do the switching, paperwork, bundle all your policies together, and even find you a bunch of discounts. So if you love your toys, make sure you protect your toys by making one call to an Allstate agent.
Protect all your toys with Allstate and the McDonald Agency. Established in 1985, we have offices in Ocala and the Villages to better serve you. Give us a call at 622-2333. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Are you in good hands?
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, condition, and availability. Savings vary.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. I'm Tom Schmitz, coming to you live from Stan Tool Stadium on the campus of North Marion High School. The North Marion Colts marching band just took the field to perform their halftime show. They'll be competing tomorrow. I just found out down in Merritt Island in the competition, a band competition in Merritt Island. So not only is the North Marion football team good, the band goes and competes as well. But speaking of the football team, Freddie Swain, wide receiver for the North Marion Colts, out tonight with a bruised shoulder, but he is expected to return before the end of the season. Committed today in a ceremony here at North Marion to the University of Go Gators, Florida. I'm now joined by a proud mom, Brenda Jamel. Brenda, is this a dream upon dreams for you?
Very much so it is. A nice dream.
The first thing I know about Freddie when I met Freddie 3 years ago was how good a gentleman he is and how personable he is, how respectful he is to the adults around him. You've raised a quality young man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know, now I know his grandfather and I work hand in hand because his grandfather works over at the same place the radio station is.
Yes, sir.
Where WOCA is at the mall. So I know his grandfather was very happy today.
Yes.
With his grandson achieving this achievement, going to the University of Florida, committing to the University of Florida to not only play football, but Freddie's very serious about his academics.
Yes, he is.
And now Freddie carries, I heard he carries over a 3.5 GPA.
3.6.
3.6 GPA. How now you a single mom?
Yes.
How do you find the time to taking care of family, doing all that needs to be done as the breadwinner and the mom, to also keep up with a young man and make sure he stays on his grades?
It is hard. He's never home, but he somehow manages. He's very smart. Very smart.
Let me ask you about the relationship, because Craig Damon was here.
Yes. Craig
Damon's an icon in this area. Everybody loves Coach Craig. Now he's with Florida High School.
Yes.
Matt was here. Everybody loves Coach Matt. He though took time off because he wanted to be with his daughters.
Yes.
And in comes this brash, cocky, bravado, overridden, huge, just a magnanimous person in Stephen Field. What was your first impression the first time you met this young man that is the coach of North Marion now?
I clicked with him right away. He was a very good coach. We met, and he just told me how he was going to help Freddie, and he's done everything he said.
What people don't know about Coach Fields is all they see is what he does on the sidelines with his little hand waves and and the fog machines and his fiery attitude, wanting his team to win and succeed. The Stephen Fields you know is the Stephen Fields off the field.
Correct.
Which is a guy who loves his kids as if they were his own.
They do. He does.
He's a father figure to a lot of these young men.
Every one of them.
But is one of the hardest disciplinarians that you will ever see.
Yes. He is on the phone constantly trying to help every kid, not even from North Marion, but from every school. He does everything he can for every child.
Now, you do a lot here at the school. You volunteer your time in the concession area.
Yes.
But when it's game time, I always notice you're right here to my right, just outside the press box, so you can watch football.
For the last 4 years.
For the last 4 years. Now, let me ask you, do you own anything orange and blue?
I bought something last week.
Oh, last week? Uh-oh.
Yes.
So we may have known before
I bought a Miami shirt. I bought every shirt he wanted. So.
Well, I talked to the young man today, and he said he's very happy to be going to the University of Florida.
Yes.
He said, you know what he said is that he's most happy for? That he's not going to have his phone blow up 50, 60 times a day.
Yes.
From prospective coaches saying, Freddie, let me holler at you.
It's still going to blow up, I'm sure.
Oh, they still do. People are going to try to flip him.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. What, though, regardless of where the young man goes to college, where he chose to go to school and play football, what does it mean to you as a mother for your son to have his education now taken care of?
Words can't even express the way I feel. I'm just so proud of him. He's worked very hard for this, and he's accomplished his goal.
Great young man, great ambassador for Northside Pride, by the way.
Yes.
And I know I'm supposed to be objective because I have to call it down the middle, but everybody in Marion County knows I got a little Colt in me. They know that. I coached in the Pop Warner division over here. Desmond Carson was a project of mine.
Yes.
Who's doing very well.
Very good.
This football program does well. How bonded is this group of young men?
They're very bonded. I mean, I've never seen a team gelled like this the whole time all my children have been here. This is the best team that we've ever had.
Are you already looking toward season tickets next year for Gator games?
You got it. You know it. You know it.
Now, let me ask you this. This is a serious question. Before he committed to the University of Florida, today, where did Mom's allegiance lie in college football?
I did not care where he went.
No, that's what.
I'm a Michigan fan.
Oh, you're a Michigan.
I'm a Wolverine
Okay.
part, but now I guess I'm going to have to switch a little bit.
But at least you didn't have to give up Miami or Florida State. You weren't there anyway.
No.
You weren't there anyway.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you for the accomplishment of a mother. Great, bringing up such a good young man.
My parents have also, they've helped raise Freddie. So I give it to my mom and my dad. They've done a lot to help him.
They were proud sitting there at the table, just as proud as you were.
Yeah.
Well, Brenda, thanks so much for stopping by with us. Good luck to you. Good luck to Freddie on his endeavors. Make sure he keeps in touch.
I will. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Brenda Jamel, the mother of newly committed to the University of Florida, Freddie Swain. Richard Hildebrandt will join us. He's going to have the scores from around the rest of the county after we take this brief time out. You listen to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. You're listening to it on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. We're live and local.
The Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football.
When you were a kid, you had all sorts of toys. Toy cars, boats, trucks, entire toy boxes full of fun. Of course, you never really outgrow your toys, do you? It's just that now, instead of a box full, you have a garage full. Cars, trucks, boats, motorcycles, ATVs, and more. As you get older, your love of toys just gets stronger. So protect those toys the best way possible by switching to Allstate. An Allstate agent can help do the switching, paperwork, bundle all your policies together, and even find you a bunch of discounts. So if you love your toys, make sure you protect your toys by making one call to an Allstate agent.
Protect all your toys with Allstate and the McDonald Agency. Established in 1985, we have offices in Ocala and the Villages to better serve you. Give us a call at 622-2333. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Are you in good hands?
Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is a place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA. The Source.
He also gives them all kinds. Welcome back, Marion County, to the high school game of the week, brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. I want to give you a couple of scores around the county tonight. We got St. John versus OCA. OCA is on top, 19-9.
Wow.
Lake Weir versus Eastside. This is a baseball score, 6-2, Lake Weir. Forest Hernando. Tom James is going nuts, 24-7, Forest.
Wow.
And last, Trinity Catholic is losing 35-10.
35-10. That's one in front of a 0. That's surprising me. North Marion about to take the field again for the second half. Let's get set up for the second half. Right now, what is the yardage for Lake Worth?
Well, how about we say what is the lack of yardage by Lake Worth? It is negative 10 yards.
Negative 10 yards, and they've only had one first down in the whole first half, and that was by a penalty.
That was by a penalty. So to say that their offense isn't moving would be an understatement.
Lake Worth not getting any offensive movement. Their defense has played admirably.
Yes, they have.
Against North Marion. And North Marion's been able to put 16 points up on the board, a safety, and 2 touchdowns.
And as good as their defense has been, you can only do so much. Your offense has to move the ball to keep you off the field. They've been on the field all night, Tom.
They have been on the field the entire evening. Remember, North Marion gets the kickoff to start the second half. So they're up 16-0. They can put this game away right here in the first series of the second half.
And if I was North Marion, I would do what worked in the first half. Run, pass, and then run some more.
The Colts just come out of the end zone and out of the field house, back to the sideline. Lake Worth already on the field setting up for the kickoff.
And we got a sea of pink still in the stands and on the field, that's for sure. You see the numbers are even painted pink.
Everything's pink tonight. It is pink out here at North Marion. The sidelines, the numbers on the field are pink. On our sideline, on the far sideline, they're white.
They're white, yep.
The referees' flags are pink. There's pink socks all over the North Marion High School players. There's breast cancer awareness. Let me tell you, though, it's also Purple Month, as it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month as well. So make sure when we're talking about breast cancer awareness, we also are aware of this month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month as well.
Definitely.
Mackey and Watkins back to receive the kick. They're going to travel left to right across your radio dial. Edgar Reyes, the senior, about to put foot to ball. Here's the kick towards Mackey. Mackey's going to take it at about the 11-yard line. Mackey coming to the center of the field. He's running. He's up into it. He's got a seam. He's back out to the outside. He's in the 30, the 40. He's got one man to beat. Drugged down by the kicker. The kicker runs him down at the 45-yard line. We're going to have a block in the back here, though, it looks like.
Looks like they're bringing it back.
They're going to bring it back. I think it's going to be a block in the back. Happening right about the 39-yard line. See what the call is here. Just underway in the second half. Personal foul. Wow. Personal foul. That's going to be a 15-yarder from the spot. It's going to take him back to the 25-yard line. That's going to negate a 35-yard run back. Oh, they called it against Lake Worth. Okay, now they're confusing me.
I think they're confused.
5, 10. Okay, now it's going to go back almost to the 25. Just inside the 25, just in between the 24 and the 25 of North Marion. That negates a 35-yard run back by Mackey on the personal foul call against North Marion. Seiler in the backfield with Watkins. Seiler's not in the backfield.
Number 3.
Draquan Williams in the backfield with Watkins. He gives it to Watkins straight up the middle. Watkins gets about 3. 14 over here on the sideline.
Yeah, I wonder what the change of quarterback is going on right now. Is this a scheme or a formation or?
Draquan Williams comes in, take over for senior Caleb Seiler. Up 16-0. Got 3 receivers split to the near side, 1 to the wide side. Williams and Watkins in the backfield. Williams takes a snap. He's rolling. He's trying to get outside. He's going to try to throw it. He's got to throw it. He throws it. Oh, but he does avoid the sack.
He avoids the sack, but a very dangerous throw.
He you know, that comes with experience. You got to have that eternal clock in your head and know when to get rid of the football. He almost took a sack there that he didn't need to take. Williams starting the second half here for the North Marion Colts. Williams is a sophomore. He's a senior. Williams is a senior, so he's not getting experience. It must be a scheme package.
Ray Williams is down 8 now.
Here's the snap. He dropped back to pass. He throws a long arcing pass. Mitchell, he catches it. And he's down at the 32-yard line. Mitchell went up and took the ball away from the defenders. That was a jump ball, and Mitchell went up and got it from the defender for Lake Worth.
Yeah, if you're Lake Worth, you got to try to get those 50-50 balls for sure.
They're in the hurry up now. Williams, he threw up a 50-50 ball, and Mitchell went up and got it. Williams in the backfield with Watkins. He hands the ball off to Watkins. Watkins at the 30, the 25, the 20, 15. He's still on his feet down to the 11-yard line. Watkins takes it all the way down to the 11. So a gain of 21 yards. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 11. Williams still in at quarterback. And Patterson in the backfield along with Watkins. Mackey and Mitchell to the near side. Mackey goes in motion. Hands it off to Mackey. Mackey's looking at the corner. They're going to string it out. That's a great tackle. It's a great tackle.
Great tackle by Lake Worth.
Tariq Wright there. Or is that Isaac Moss? I didn't see if that was 6 or 8.
It was number 6.
Tariq Wright. They just strung it out long enough to run Mackey down. North Marion's had great success in between the tackles. Have not been able to get to the edge very much tonight.
Yeah, on the edge, they haven't been doing that well, but up the gut and right down the middle is working.
Williams got Patterson and Watkins in the backfield with him. Mackey goes in motion. We're going to have a false start against North Marion. It's going to back them up another 5. It's going to be 2nd down and 18.
It's not 8 offensive, false starts, but it's 4 now. So they need to control that, like we've been talking about all season with them.
8. 2nd down and 18 from the 20. Actually, 2nd down and 19 from the 20. They started this drive they started this set of downs on the 11. Williams takes a snap, hands it off to Watkins. Watkins gets through the center. He's on his way. He's touchdown! Watkins untouched till he got to about the 6-yard line. That's a 20-yard touchdown run on 2nd and 19.
And we said they need to run the ball right up the gut, and that's what they did.
In between the tackles, about 22-0 after Watkins takes off up the middle. Right in for the extra point. Whistle to hold. North Marion can go up 23-0 with 9:17 to go here. 22-0 waiting on the extra point. Mayon gets it. The kick. Kick is up, and it is good. With 9:17 to go in the 3rd quarter, it's North Marion 23, Lake Worth 0. Just like we said, North Marion got the ball to start the 2nd half and drove it down and did what they needed to do, put 7 points on the board.
Yeah, they put 7 on the board, and that's exactly what they needed to do. I'm not saying the nail's in the coffin, but
it was a little ugly.
They got the hammer out.
It was a little ugly, but they put 7 points on the board. That's what North Marion needed to do, to take control of this football game. They need to keep their foot on the gas.
Yeah, keep their foot on the gas. Don't let them back in there.
North Marion lines up the kick. Arturo Balian the kick. Back to receive the kick. Hicks and Wright back to receive the kick. Both of them standing around the 10-yard line. Here's Ballion with his foot to the ball. He kicks it deep. He's got to take it at about the 5. Right. He's to the 20. He's at 25. Almost to the 30. Gets up to about the 28, about the 27-yard line. I don't see where they're going to mark it.
Yeah, that's been the best.
They're going to mark it at the 29-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 29 for Lake Worth. They're pretty good. The run backs all night have been very good. They've been getting 20-plus yards on every run back.
Yeah, the kickoff returns have been good.
They just can't do anything after that.
After that, yeah. Let's see if they can...
Back in at quarterback for Lake Worth. Lake Worth will be traveling right to left across your radio dial. They're in the burgundy pants, the white jerseys with the burgundy numbers and burgundy helmets. North Marion, burgundy pants, gray and burgundy jerseys with the white numbers and the burgundy helmets. Here's the snap. It's the pitch wide. Vukovic makes him turn it back in. Vukovic read that the whole way. It's going to be a loss of about 3 yards. That was going to be a pitch to the side here on a speed rush, and Vukovic on a speed sweep. And Vukovic just made him turn it back up inside and then made the tackle.
Yeah, that's what you have to do as an end. You have to turn the ball back inside, and while he turned it back inside, he made the tackle as well. So great play by Vukovic.
That jet sweep was more like a single prop plane sweep.
Exactly.
Nassim in the backfield. Got 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to 3 receivers to the far side. Running back in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, looking to throw it. He throws a timing pattern before his receiver had turned. The only people there were 2 North Marion defenders.
Yeah. Must have been a miscommunication between
if Henderson gets his head turned around quicker, North Marion might pick that ball off.
Yeah, and it could have been a house call.
3rd down and 11. This is the same Lake Worth offense we saw in the first half. They're going backwards.
Negative 10 yards.
Negative 11 now. They're 1 yard backwards.
That was negative 11 now. What's counting?
They got Vukovic on the blitz. He's got it wide. He's got it wide. Oh, and he just overthrows him. His intended receiver. A lot of step for step with him was Mike Henderson. And Lake Worth loses a yard. So it's 4th and 11. And Reyes is in the punt. He's punting it to number 28, Amir Howard. No, Timothy McMahon is back.
Yeah, Timothy score here. We might see a running clock.
Timothy McMahon back here. Oh, the punt. Oh, here. Oh, blocked again. Vukovic, that's his 2nd block of the night. Vukovic gets into another block punt.
Yeah, another block punt.
North Marion's going to take over at the 14-yard line of Lake Worth. Vukovic with 2 block punts, 2 sacks.
2 sacks.
He's all over the place.
He's everywhere. He is everywhere. And to think he did not play football last year.
Number 11 all over the field on defense tonight. On senior night, his last home game in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, and he's putting on a show.
Like where? I think it is. Is it homecoming? Okay. Why would they do senior night? They want homecoming and act senior night. Here we go. The end around. He's still battling. Patterson makes a big miss. He gets down inside. He gets down to about the 10-yard line. He's going to get. They give him in the 9, so he picks up 9 yards. No, picks up. Picks up 5 yards on a play that looked like it was going to be a 15-yard loss.
Yeah, looked at the rights, and he made a couple of moves and definitely made a something out of nothing.
Williams still in at quarterback. Mackey behind him. He hands the ball to Mackey. Mackey's battling. Mackey's inside this. He's down. Does he hit the 5? Let's see where they mark him. They're standing right at the 5-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and a yard here.
I think he runs again.
Oh, you keep running the football.
Yeah, you just keep up the middle.
7:30 to go in the third quarter. It's North Marion 23-0, and they're knocking on the door again. It's 3rd and 1 from the 5. Williams takes a snap. He hands it to Mackey. Mackey hit immediately. He goes in. Touchdown! Cameron Mackey. He went right off the left side. Got touched a little right in the backfield, fought through an arm tackle, and went to pay dirt. It is now 29-0 North Marion, pending the extra point.
It looks really like the Lake Worth defense is just not giving up, but they have been on the field way too long.
That's the point. They've just been on the football field
all night,
way too long. Eventually, your tongue hangs out in these kind of football games when you do nothing but play defense all night.
And you're seeing hands on the head.
Snap, the kick is up. It is now 30-0 with 7:12 to go in the third quarter. And North Marion now in complete control of this football game after the second block punt by Vukovic, the linebacker, sets North Marion up. At the 14, they're punching in for a score. It's now 30-0 North Marion, Richard.
Yeah, and I think soon here we're going to see a running clock.
One more. If they hold Lake Worth here and score again, it's off to the races with the clock. I just noticed it is pink out. The clock operator, pink wristband.
And he's it
on it. Let's see if the evaluator got anything pink on him. Looking down there to see if the evaluator. I noticed tonight's evaluator wasn't Paul. Usually Paul rumbles up here and evaluates. Hicks back deep to receive the kick. Right back there as well. Ryan puts his foot in it. Bayon puts his foot, takes it at 10. Oh, that was close to his knee being down. He's at the 20. Across the 30. It's out to about the 33-yard line. They get over 20 yards every time when they kick off.
The kickoffs are great.
They just can't do anything else. North Marion looking to put this game on ice now. They're really ready to get the clock running. They want to get stop here, get the ball back, get the clock running, then get some young guys some experience.
Mm-hmm. And with all the seniors they had on the team tonight, we saw that during the presentation of seniors. 25 of them.
Very smart at Williams in. He's a senior. He gets to play in front of the home crowd on senior night. And Caleb Seiler not in any danger of being injured.
And he gets the rest.
All those Seilers right there in the coach's ear probably won back in the football game. Nassim in the backfield for Lake Worth. He takes the snap. He pitches it on the jet sweep. James turns it back in. Sherman James turns it back in. Amir Howard on the tackle, but that tackle was brought to you. Amir Howard was able to make that tackle, Richard, because Sherman James turned that back to the inside.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job of that tonight, turning the ball inside for North Marion for sure.
They tried to run the jet sweep again, and Sherman James turned it back inside, let his linebackers come up and make the tackle.
I heard he was a senior.
Nassim in the backfield at quarterback still. Flanked by Tariq Wright. They're moving right to left along your radio dial. They got the receivers bunched to the far side. One here to the near side. Now we got a what do we got here? Delay a game on Lake Worth. It's going to back them up. Going to make it 15. We've talked about they were close to a delay a game all night.
Yeah, and then they finally got that penalty that they've been kind of almost destined for all night.
2nd and 15. Lake Worth taking right back up where they started last drive, going backwards. Nassim takes a snap. He does a sweep the other way. Amir Howard turned. Oh, what? As soon as he turns the sideline, Montgomery meets him right there. Boy, that was leather hitting leather right there. It's going to be 3rd and 12, and this is where Lake Worth needs to be careful because if they get in a long situation where they punt again, North Marion's going to pin their ears back and come after it.
Oh, yeah, and that's going to be good field position again if they have to punt.
We got a referee's timeout for the water break. Let's take 30 seconds. You're listening to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. 5:55 to go. It's 30-0 North Marion right here on
The Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Now at the Home Depot.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. We got 5 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. I'm Tom Schmitz along with Richard Hildebrandt here at Stan Tool Stadium for North Marion Lake Worth. North Marion up 30-0. This is the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. Stick around for after the game. We'll go to the HDG Hotels player of the game. Right now, Lake Worth facing a 3rd and 12. Nassim in the backfield. He's taking the snap. He's looking to throw. He's under heavy pressure. Sherman James has him. He saw it, and they blow it dead. We're going to give Sherman James that tackle. That's a sack.
That's 6 sacks on the game.
It's going to be 4th and about 15. And here comes the problem Lake Worth has had twice tonight. Number 11 has got in there on the punter and blocked 2 punts.
Yeah.
I bet somebody on the Lake Worth sideline says, find double ones and make sure you block him.
Yeah, make sure you get 2 guys on him at least.
Vukovic with 2 blocked punts tonight. Here comes Vukovic again. They're coming again. Oh, he gets this off. It's a great kick. Taking it to 30. He's up to the 40. He's up to the 45. He's outside, gets to the 50-yard line. That was a great punt that time by the Lake Worth punter, but a great return as well, 20 yards. Actually, let's see what they give him. They give him 20. They give him 22 yards on the return.
Yeah, it seems like he almost out-punted his coverage.
Yeah, he brought it back all the way to the Trojan 47. Let's see who goes back out there on quarterback. Caleb Seiler back in at quarterback for the North Marion Colts. I think they're about to go for the jugular right here.
Oh, yeah, it's time.
Watkins and Mackey, Mitchell and Mackey to the near side. Williams to the far side. Watkins, Patterson in the backfield with Caleb Seiler, the senior. Seiler barking out signals. Takes a snap, looking to throw it. He's under pressure. He's rolling. Now the senior will take it himself. He's got 10, and he gets out of bounds after getting the first down. That's first down, North Marion. The senior tucked the ball and got all he could and then got out of bounds. Inside the Lake Worth 40, they're going to mark him down at the 38, the 39, it looks like, actually. Boy, that's real close. Let me second down and about 2 footballs.
I think the Colts might let Freddie Swain coach the rest of the game. He's got a headset on.
He's probably listening to music on his Bose. Seiler takes a high snap, hands it off to Watkins. Watkins right up the middle for a first down, brought down to the 35. That's worked all night.
That's it.
Just right up the gut in between the tackles.
Bread and butter.
Mouth football has worked all night for North Marion.
Kind of reminds you of South Georgia, huh, Tom?
It does, kind of. Yeah. Seiler in the backfield. Mackey in the backfield with him. He looks to pass. He throws it deep. Got what? Mitchell. Mitchell catches the ball. He's down at the 2-yard line. James Mitchell fighting through a defender. He's down to the 2-yard line. It's North Marion first and goal. And Richard, he battled with the defender. There was a lot of arm checking from both sides. Just kept his concentration, was able to bring that ball in.
Yeah, that was a great catch by James Mitchell.
Seiler with Mackey in the backfield. Mitchell and Watkins both to the near side. Lake Worth looks like they're coming on a blitz.
And we got a flag.
See what we got here. We got a flag. Going to have offside into the neutral zone on Lake Worth. They were trying to come on the blitz, bounce it in the neutral zone. First and goal from the one. Seiler takes a snap, hands it right to Patterson. Did he get in? We're waiting on a signal. They still no signal. Still no signal. Touchdown! North Marion touchdown. Away delayed call. So delayed call. I'm the Lake Worth coaches. I don't know about that one right there. That was a, and the referee didn't get all the way in there and look. He let the pile clear and then called it. 36-0 North Marion, pending the extra point.
You got to feel for this Lake Worth team traveling this far.
Here's the extra point try. Here they come after Wilshire. Bayon, and it's up and it's good. It is now 37-0 North Marion. 3:39 to go in the third quarter, and the clock at the next start will run till the end of the football game.
It doesn't stop, Tom. Lake Worth from West Palm Beach, and they traveled a long
way to get a clock turned on them.
Yeah, that's
3:20, and the clock is running. We only got 15 minutes and 19 seconds left in this football game. Injury, timeout, and the end of the quarter.
Injury, timeout, or
There's only four things that can stop the clock now: injury, timeout, unsportsmanlike, and the end of the quarter. Wow! Here's the kick. It's taken. Oh, it's through his hands. See where he picks it up. He picks it up at the 18. He's at the 20, and he dives forward to the 24-yard line. That could have been an ugly debacle right there.
And the North Marion coaches from upstairs are already going down to the field. I think their night's over.
2 minutes and 30 seconds still in the third quarter, and the coaching staff for North Marion is going to get some Gatorade from upstairs. They've come down off the press box. They're going to get Gatorade.
Oh, they could make it 37-35. Once it hits. Okay.
Here we go. Lake Worth lines up first and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Number 5, Hazim in the backfield at quarterback. 3 receivers here to the near side. Traveling right to left across your dial. He looks to throw. He's under pressure. His head's out of pressure. He gets it out of bounds. That's not going to stop the clock, though.
No. And he's been under pressure all night.
He has been under. You know what that was, though? Let's have a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a positive gain by the Lake Worth offense.
We haven't seen many of those, so we do have to take a moment.
That's a victory for the Trojans there. They actually got a positive gain on offense.
It looks like the second week in a row North Marion's going to end up with a shutout.
1:10 to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 8. Lake Worth. Nazim takes a snap. He's looking to throw it to, he hits number 1, immediately tackled by Vukovic, number 11, for no gain. Vukovic is all over the field tonight.
He's everywhere.
That may be the last play of the third quarter. I don't think they may be able to get one more play off. They are going to be able to get one more off.
Yeah. Vukovic must have heard about our Player of the Game award.
3rd and 7 from their own 28. This will be the last play of the third quarter. The seam in the backfield, got a running back next to him, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 receiver here to the near side. Number 11 cheating up. He's coming on a blitz. Here comes 11. 11 flushes him out, but the seam gets outside, and look who makes a tackle, running him down from the backside. It's number 11, Vukovic. But that is a first down for Lake Worth, all the way up to the 44-yard line. And that's the end of the third quarter. It is now 37-0. The North Marion Colts over the Lake Worth Trojans. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week on WOCA, The Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. It's the beginning of the fourth quarter. Lake Worth 0, Colts 37 here at Stanton Stadium. Here's the snap. Nassim's looking to throw, and he's under pressure. He's tackled by the whole team. It's going to be a loss of about 3. It's going to be 2nd and 13, 2nd and 12. And Richard, we're at 11:44, and all I see is that clock is running.
Yeah, the clock's not going to stop the rest of the game, and I think the only thing that's going to be consistent we see other than the clock is Vukovic making tackles.
Vukovic is making a play to try to become the Marion County Friday Night High School Player of the Week, brought to you by the HCG Hotels.
He's made a case.
Here we go. 2nd and 12. We got some sort of penalty here.
I'm guessing it's a delay of game.
They're offside. They're going to call offside.
Wow.
Somebody lined up in the neutral zone. Number 11 looked like his evening may be done.
He deserves a rest after all the things he's done tonight.
Second and 8 for Lake Worth from their own 47-yard line. Here's the snap. He throws a quick pass to nobody.
His receivers are running downfield.
He absolutely threw that to the 41 to 45-yard line. No, literally to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and I don't think the 45-yard line.
The 45-yard line cannot catch. Doesn't have the appendages to reach up and actually take possession of the football.
I don't think so. And look at the clock.
The clock is still ticking. We're at 10:10 and counting. 37-0 North Marion over Lake Worth. A very game Lake Worth team. Timeout, Lake Worth.
Now when they take a timeout, does it stop? Oh, okay, so they did stop the clock.
This is one of those games where we thought it was going to be better, and then North Marion just kept picking away. Finally was able to get their offense clicking. Through 2 block punts from Vukovic. He's had 3 sacks. And it looks like 10 minutes from now, the North Marion Colts will go to 7-0, yet another record-breaking moment.
Yeah, another
program that is 15 years in a row in the playoffs, and this year will be 16 years.
16 years
in a row.
7-0, and the second shutout in a row.
There'll be the second shutout in a row. They'll be 7-0, and they'll be well on their way to a 16th straight playoff appearance in Florida high school football. That is an amazing feat.
That's a dynasty. And it doesn't matter.
Still, though, no state championship.
No state championship.
Ranked second in 5A this week, though.
I think this year it could be different. I think 1 state championship's in their future.
Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Oh, and he's hit immediately. Now he throws it. Oh, and it was almost intercepted. Chris Nazine did everything he could there to gain yardage there. He got out of a sack. He rolled. He threw the ball perfect. North Marion stepped in and almost intercepted the football.
Yeah, that was definitely a great play by the Lake Worth quarterback, and just didn't work out for him.
4th down and 8.
That's the highest rank ever at North Marion High School.
Big 99 needs to get off the football field. Big 62, excuse me. In 5A.
5A.
Oh, they're going to get it again. He's flying again. Oh, and the punter is hurt, he looks like. He didn't block that. And let's be honest, none of these block punts are on the punter. All 3 have been because of high snaps by the long snapper.
Yeah.
Every one of those blocks have been because of a high snap by the snapper.
Yeah, the long snapper is going to definitely get them rolling on the way home.
We got 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the 4th quarter of a running clock. It's 37-0 North Marion, and they're back on offense from the Lake Worth 35. Caleb Seiler with his helmet off. His night is done. Corey Wilshire in at quarterback.
We got to get the ball to 24, I hope not.
Wilshire should just start handing the ball off to Patterson and let the big man eat. There he is, Patterson right up the gut. Patterson taken down to the 31. That's a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, and Coach Fields is definitely sending all the reserves in and get them some time.
Here comes all the seniors coming out. Now in the backfield, Timothy McMahon in the backfield.
Second 5 now.
Wilshire takes a snap, hands it to McMahon. McMahon up the gut. He's down to the 26-yard line. It's going to be about a yard from a first down. Well, they're actually going to say 2 yards. 3rd down and 2. Wilshire brings in the play. Patterson in the backfield, along with Bradshaw. Wilshire hands it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw right off the side. He's tackled for a loss. It's going to be 4th and 3.
You missed it.
It's going to be 4th and 3 now.
4th and 3, and it looks like they're just going to try to run this offense because they're in no man's land and get the first down.
4th and 3 now.
The clock is at 6:45 and running, 37-0 North Marion. North Marion at 4th and 2, going right to left across your radio dial. Wilshire in at quarterback. Hands the ball off. Oh, there's a first down. The Lake Worth defender come a good 5 yards into the backfield. Was almost back there with Wilshire. It's going to be an automatic first down with that 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, they were trying to jump the snap count.
1st and 10 from the 22 now. We're knocking on 6 minutes to go in the game. We got a timeout for a water break. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency. You're listening to it on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA.
The Source.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Welcome back to the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. Wilshire in at quarterback for North Marion. It's 1st and 10 from the Lake Worth 22. North Marion up 37-0 with under 4 minutes to go here in the second half. I mean, Wilshire throws it. Oh, and let's see, did he catch the ball, but he was out of bounds when he came into it. Wilshire threw a fade to number 16, Rodriguez, but Rodriguez was out of bounds when he came down with the catch. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
And this North Marion squad, the seniors were wanting him to catch that pass.
5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. Wilshire 2nd and 10. He's got 2 receivers to the wide side, 1 to the near side. Takes the snap, hands it off Bradshaw. Bradshaw fighting through tackles, gets all the way down to the 17-yard line. Check that McMahon on that. Gets down to the 17, 16. It's going to be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Wilshire gets the call. He's given the call to the offense. The offense breaks the huddle. Wilshire waiting. Wilshire turns towards the coach to see what the play is. Moves his running back to the other side. Got Patterson in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands it to Patterson. Patterson met immediately and still falls forward. Gets to about the 13. It's going to be 4th and about a yard.
Just trying to run out this clock. You know, one thing I want to comment on that people can't see is normally when your team is up this big, that the fans start to leave. And North Marion's crowd is still sitting in the stands. They are very faithful to their squad.
It is senior night. Wilshire got McMahon behind him. Patterson to the side of him. There's the ball. McMahon picks up against the side. He did. Oh, he gets pushed out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him. He gets to the 10-yard line. That's a first down. They mark him out at the 7. 1st and goal. North Marion actually down at the 9. Got him out at the 9, but that's enough for a first down. It's 1st and goal with 3 minutes and 48 seconds to go.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations where if your coach feels you don't tell your kids to quit playing football, but you really don't want to just run it down their throat either. You're not trying to score here, but if they let you score, you're going to score.
Yeah, if they're going to let you score, then you're going to score.
Patterson brought down for a loss. Looked like that somebody may have had some face mask there, but a shoulder pads. Was it a shoulder pad?
It looks like a lot of face mask to me.
He was spinning around, but he could have spun him by the front of his shoulder pads. Down at the 11, and the clock's still running. We're inside 3 minutes in the 4th quarter. Wilshire gets the play. Patterson's still in the game, number 24 in the backfield. Number 30, Bradshaw, in there as well. Here's the snap. He hands it to Magma. No, right up. That's Patterson right up the middle. Patterson down to the 5.
Like you said, Tom, it's almost one of those situations. He doesn't want to score on it, but he's almost...
3rd and goal from just outside the 5, about the 6-yard line. Under 2.5 minutes to go in the game. 37-0 North Marion. 3rd and goal from the Lake Worth 6 for North Marion. Coach Fields taking every bit of this clock he can take.
I need to fix this time. You got somebody watching the clock.
Looks like he might take a timeout here. So now they're going to take a delay. And take a delay. They're going to mark it back to the 11. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 11. And the clock's still running. 3rd and goal. All he's got to do here, he runs a play, runs a 4th down. The game will be over. We're under 140 to play here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, it's just an all-around great game by North Marion on every side of the ball.
Does he take another delay here? If he takes a delay here, the clock still runs. This is a classy move here. You don't want to. There's no reason to shove it down their throat and score. There's another delay.
Yeah, this is a very classy move by Stephen Fields.
Now he just gets the victory formation twice, and this ball game's over. Here we go with the victory formation. Wilshire goes up in. We're under a minute to play. Third down, 3rd and goal from the 16. But Wilshire in the victory formation. He takes a snap, takes a knee. We're under 45 seconds to play. They'll have to snap the ball one more time. Or they take a timeout here, maybe. I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush.
They're under 35 seconds. He just got to take a knee here.
I don't even think they have to do that, Tom. Game's over.
That's going to be the ball game, actually. No, he said they're going to have to snap a play. They're going to have to snap the play. I thought they would have to. But if they snap it, now it's 3rd down. It's still not 3rd. It's 4th down now. It's got to be 4th down, doesn't it?
You don't want things to get ugly here. There we go.
That's the ball game from Lake Worth, live from North Marion High School. North Marion wins this game 37-0 over a Lake Worth team that now has lost 3 in a row. The last 2 they lost by a total of 5 points. Well, now they've lost the last 3 by a total of 42 points.
Yeah, this was a big blowout win by North Marion, and just all around, every phase of the game, North Marion.
37-0. I think we're agreement here on who the HDG Hotel player of the game is. Tonight, we give a little love to the defensive side of the ball. The HDG Hotel player of the game, senior
Elijah
Vukovic, number 11 on senior night. He is your HDG Hotels player of the game. And Richard, just complete domination from the 2nd quarter on by North Marion.
Yeah, it looked like Lake Worth just came out and they almost conceded the win.
Trying to get you some scores from around the area here. Trying to pull that up. Scores around the area. Richard, what do you got?
I got OCA over St. John 38-17. I got Lake Weir and Eastside in the 4th quarter, still 6-2 Lake Weir. And Forest is up on Hernando in the 4th quarter, 31-7.
So that's your area scores. Once again, the North Marion Elijah Vukovic, number 11, is your HDG Hotel player of the game. Next week's football game is Luke. Do you know who we have next week, Luke? Luke back at Control Central. Luke, do you know who we have next week for our football game?
No, sir. I don't. I can check and get back to you guys.
Yeah. Go check for us and get back to us real quick.
Don't quote me, but I think it's Forest at Lakewood.
I believe that may be the game, but we'll check on that. Forest tonight winning big tonight.
Big against Hernando.
Forest winning big against Hernando.
31-7.
31-7. Not as big as here though. 37-0 by the North Marion Colts.
Oh yeah.
Over a team that was only allowing 121 total yards up until this game. Not only did they allow more than 121 total yards, I don't think they got a total yard on offense.
They didn't get a total yard. They had more first downs than they had total yards.
They had minus 10 yards at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I think they had minus 12 in the second.
Luke's back at Control Central. Luke, next week's game?
It is, just like he said, it's Forest at Lake Weir.
Forest at Lake Weir. Thanks for that reminder, Luke. Hey, for Luke Sylvia back at Control Central, for my good friend Richard Hildebrand here in the booth with me, and for all the North Marion faithful that stayed to the end of the game to watch this 37-0 blowout by North Marion on the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week. I'm Tom Smith saying, have a good night, everybody.
There's a car accident in this country every 5 seconds. That's why Allstate thinks it's time for an entirely different kind of car insurance, with features like accident forgiveness and a safe driving bonus. It's called Your Choice Auto, and it's only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
You deserve better. Sign up for Your Choice Auto from Allstate. Call the McDonald Agency today at 622-2333.
Features are optional and subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Insurance, Northbrook, Illinois.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football. The next drink is on Dave Del Rio at Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill. Just ask him for it. But don't wait. Show up soon because this offer isn't going to last very long. Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill will be filling up fast because their friends from the north are headed back that way soon. The good news is that seating is now available and Dave's buying the first drink. If you've been hearing about the crowded Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill and couldn't get in, now you can see firsthand what your friends have been talking about. Great food. Try Chef Dave's tantalizing Floresiana menu. Great location. Check out those gorgeous sunsets over Lake Weir. Great people. Starting with Chef Dave Del Rio, who began his career in 1978. This spicy guy has been instrumental in opening over 100 restaurants. And he's buying you a drink. Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill, where there's little or no waiting these days. Come see what started out as Jay Eaton's dream almost 90 years ago. It's more awesome than ever. Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is a place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA, The Source.
When you were a kid, you had all sorts of toys. Toy cars, boats, trucks, entire toy boxes full of fun. Of course, you never really outgrow your toys, do you? It's just that now, instead of a box full, you have a garage full. Cars, trucks, boats, motorcycles, ATVs, and more. As you get older, your love of toys just gets stronger. So protect those toys the best way possible by switching to Allstate. An Allstate agent can help do the switching, paperwork, bundle all your policies together, and even find you a bunch of discounts. So if you love your toys, make sure you protect your toys by making one call to an Allstate agent.
Protect all your toys with Allstate and the McDonald Agency. Established in 1985, we have offices in Ocala and the Villages to better serve you. Give us a call at 622-2333. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Are you in good hands?
If you're anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood, and when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then, I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind, with a custom treatment plan that really works. I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
Thank you for listening to the Marion County High School Game of the Week, sponsored by McDonald, Allstate Agency, and HDG Hotels. Now, back to the program.
'Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie, you work at a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, you see what you like, and how does it feel? One more time, you had a bad day, you had a bad day. Had a
your health, intelligence for your life.
You're listening to WOCA, Ocala.
Let's do shiny and new. The Home Depot is ready to help you update your kitchen and laundry rooms at the right price with the latest appliances from top brands like Maytag, GE, Samsung, LG, and more. With a wide selection of name brand appliances at great low prices.